Hi Gio, good afternoon. My name is
Good
Mimi. I
afternoon.
am I am Virtualasting's admin officer, and I will be the one to conduct this interview today. This will just be a short interview, Gio. We just would like to discuss your qualifications, your work experience, your skills for us to assess if you will be a good fit for the role of virtual assistant, okay? So to start
Okay.
off, kindly introduce yourself, Gio, and please provide us a little background of your work experience, please.
Hi, Miss Mimi. It's nice to meet you. I'm Johanna Rica. You can call me Gio. I'm 25 years old from Quezon City, Philippines. I have 5 years of experience in business development in an outsourcing company based here in Manila. In the year 2014, I was trained for a month and had an internship. After 3 months of internship, I was hired as a business development associate. After 3 years, I was promoted as a business development specialist. Being the back office assistant is my main role for the team. It's more likely as a sales admin assistant. My duties were assisting in creating cost proposal done via Microsoft Excel and Word. This includes coordinating with the recruitment team and the IT team, responding to non-sales inquiries, and forwarding them to the right department. Managing and maintaining RFP or request for payment processes are followed
Mm.
for financial transactions.
Oh wow.
Creating monthly website leads reports and client trackers. Handling logistics for delegates brought by sales partners and ensuring collateral materials are provided in all sites. Ensuring that soft and hard copies of legal documents are filed accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Assisting in research and special projects. I
Mm-hmm.
also have experience in lead generation and managing sales force for the vice president. Some
Wow.
of the tools that I've used for lead generation are LinkedIn, Avention, and Kitedesk.
Mm.
I've also had other trainings on how to be a virtual assistant, but
Mm-hmm.
they only share basic skills you would need to acquire. Unlike here in my training with Virtualasting, they teach you important things to remember regarding tasks, how to take
Right.
care of your client, and tips on how to be a great virtual assistant. I'm
Right.
now very excited to have my first client in Virtualasting.
And we are more than excited for you to. Is this going to be your first time working from home? If in
No,
case, Gio.
yes, this is the first time.
And how long have you been working in the BPO industry?
Um, in I've been in VPO for 5 years,
5 years
five
already.
five and
Wow.
a half. Yeah, it's
And you
just
mentioned earlier that you have experience already doing lead generation. Is that correct?
yes, yes, that's
Won-
right.
Wonderful. And may I ask, Gio, out of all the activities you participated during the training, during the workshop, may I know which one is you think you are best at or you excel?
Since I have years of experience with lead generation and researching, I'm confident that I can do this task very well. I'm also interested in graphic designing by Canva. At first, I was hesitant and doubtful in doing graphic designing, but Canva is very flexible and user friendly that I've enjoyed doing it, and it has also inspired me to do other graphic designing projects, may
Mhm.
it be for a client or for personal use. I'm also interested to be an e-commerce virtual assistant.
Right. I think this batch is our graphic designers. Almost all, interviewees that I've talked to really enjoy doing work in Canva, in
Yeah.
Powtoon, and they also express interest in doing graphic design. So I'm really glad that you guys had a great time during the training, and you have learned skills, various skills on how to
Yeah.
be an effective VA. And also, our goal is not just to teach you the technical skills, but also the right attitude. Because
Yeah.
no matter how good of a VA you are, I mean, technically, but if you don't display, if you don't have the right attitude, it's your effort will be futile. So that's why it has to be attitude and skills as well. And
Yeah.
may I also ask Gio, what are your idea or the qualities that you think should a boss have for it to be perfect, or your, so to say, your idea of a perfect boss?
I've had great boss and supervisor before. My ideal boss is someone like them, someone that sets clear goals and would let you know the value of a task so that I could give more suggestions that I think would be helpful. Also, someone that is appreciative. It makes me more motivated to do my best in every task.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah. I also like working for that kind of leader, someone who appreciates you
Yeah.
for your job well done, and someone who will also provide you constructive criticisms. Someone will also let you know about the areas for you to improve. Communication, a boss who will communicate to you what are the things that you need to improve on, what are your strengths and your weaknesses. And I think we all need yeah, we all need that kind of a boss. And how about
Mm-hmm.
your qualities, Gio? What are your qualities that makes you a standout candidate?
Um, I believe everyone has their own skills, and others also deserve to be given a chance to be hired. If I was given a chance to be hired, I could promise my dedication and hard work on every task or goal
Mm-hmm.
given. I
Mm-hmm.
always want to help my team or my boss towards a goal. For me, it has always been fulfilling to help others. I'm also willing to be trained and a fast learner. I'm always hungry for new knowledge.
Wonderful. That's good to know. Your hunger, your passion to learn more.
Yeah.
That's what makes a person better. They don't just stop once they
Yeah.
mastered the particular skills, but they are hunger to learn more. So they are actually growing. That is one of the attitude we are looking for a VA. And
Uh,
now the next questions I have for you, Gio, are just your work preference. So would you be
mhm.
comfortable working on a graveyard shift?
Yes, I prefer working on a full-time night shift because I have
Full-time night
two kids.
shift.
Yeah, because I have two kids and a baby, and it
Oh,
would be distracting if I work on mornings. Like, if I
well,
would be given a chance to have a client, I would like to focus on work, and best time for that is when they are already sleeping. And also another big factor is that I'm a night person. I feel more productive at night.
wonderful. Well, same here. I've worked on a graveyard shift for good 10 years already. And I
Wow.
think my body clock is more inclined into working in the night than during the day. Actually, right now, I feel sleepy because I'm trying to go back to my normal routine, go back to working on a day, but I think my I need to work on my, what do you call this, circadian rhythm, your body rhythm.
Mm.
And I do not know you're also a mom like me because you look so young to
Oh.
me. Yes,
I've already have three.
you do. I also
Three
have
kids. Yes.
three
Wow.
wonderful kids, source of
Yeah.
inspiration and motivation and all that, Sean. And may I also know if you are comfortable taking calls, if in case?
Actually, no,
No,
because
no taking calls. That's
no
all
take
right.
calls.
At least,
I'm not
yeah.
confident in my verbal skills or.
But that's all right because we have clients, we have different set of clients. We have clients who also just needs back end work, and we also have
Mhm.
clients who needs appointment setting. So at least we know your preference because we
Yeah.
don't want you to be we don't want to match you to a client. We don't want to give you a client that requires calls when you're not comfortable with it, because that's going to be a mismatch.
Yeah.
We try to make sure that the VA that we provide to our client matches their interest and matches the skills that the clients need. So they fit perfectly together. That's what we are always aiming for. And we, so far, that's 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 one of our rule. And this would be my last question, Johanna. How ready are you to work online? I believe you own a laptop and a steady internet connection. And health
Yeah.
wise, are you fit to work?
Before I resigned from my previous job, I'm already planning on working for a home-based job. That's why I've researched for equipments and tools that I would be needing. Now I have a desktop and a laptop in case there had a problem either way. For internet, I have a wired connection with a minimum of 2 Mbps. At night,
Mm-hmm.
it could be 5 and higher. I have a power bank that I could connect to my laptop in case of power outages.
Mm-hmm.
And I have fully prepared myself both physically and mentally to work out online. This is my dream job, a job where I could still work, look after my kids while working. It gives me peace
Right.
of mind.
Definitely. Very well said. It seems to me you can already start working now
Yeah.
with
Actually,
all of your.
I really resigned to have a to focus on looking for a full for to focus on looking for a home based job.
Right, that's right. Because especially that you're a mom of three, that's also
Yeah.
my major consideration why I resigned from my job. And I was earning quite well in my corporate job, but it's taking so much of my time. It takes time to
Mm,
go to work, it takes time to go home, and
yes.
that your office job itself really takes time, 9 hours in the office, not to mention the time you need
The
to spend
commute.
to commute. So
Before
yeah, if you really think
I was
about it,
commuting 4 to 6 hours.
exactly. Well, I'm not really living in the metro, so my commute is just an hour going and going back, going to the office and going back home. But
Mm-hmm.
2 hours, by 2 hours you can do so many things already. That's 2 hours is
Yeah.
already a good rest. Yeah, like a quick, you can already take a quick nap for 2 hours. So if at
Yeah.
the end of the day, if you really think about it, you may be earning something, but that means less time for your family. And there are really, and you can really find, good employers that will provide you higher income. So that's why I transitioned. That's my main reason. My kids, they are the reason why I transitioned to home base, to working from home. Right now, I'm just at the comfort of my home. My daughter is sitting there. My son is in the room. What a perfect or an ideal
Yeah.
life it is. And at the same time, I'm earning. I can cook during my breaks. I can feed them, I
Yeah.
can see them. So I never really miss any milestone from my kids. And I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you, especially that you have a
Oh,
baby. You
thank
will have more
you.
time to take
Thank
care of the
you.
baby. So I believe that's all I need to know, Gio. Thank you so much for being honest, for being open, for your willingness to share, and I really appreciate it. Do you have any questions for me?
Not so far, Miss Mimi.
Alrighty, just in case you will have one, do not hesitate to message me. I'd be
Okay.
more than happy to answer your questions. So once again, thank you, Gio,
Thank
and
you.
wonderful rest of your afternoon. I had great time
Thank
talking to you.
you.
Bye.